All right, welcome back to the Vibe Zone podcast, episode 4. Unfortunately, today is going to be running a little short because, well, there's only two of us, first of all, and I have a meeting to
And
get to.
we have things to do.
We do
Got
have things
things
to
to
do.
do.
Because today was actually our very first day of our junior year of high school. So,
How was yours? How was your day?
mine was long, but I didn't have a bell, my first bell, and I didn't have my last bell either, so, because I have free bell, last bell, so. How was yours?
It was stressful, dude.
Not gonna lie, mine was also a
I
little
felt
stressful.
so. You go into the first day of school, you don't have any school supplies, you don't have a note, you don't even have a notebook, and teachers are like, "All right, let's jump right into this." You just go in so underprepared. You're like, "Wasn't ready for this."
Dude, yeah, no, I was so freaking like stressed, man, cause first of all, you're going online, and that's bad enough, but like when you're just like going in after
It's
3 months of like nothing,
it's kind of rough.
yeah.
I
I mean,
I don't think it's gonna be too bad of a year though. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
yeah, it seems fine right now, but it's junior year, so
Yeah.
yeah. Well, anyways, let's see. We do have some topics from someone. Let's see. Topic suggestion: should musicians use their music to spread messages? And I think they should. Yeah. It really depends on what message they're trying to
I
spread, though.
Yeah, that's kind of I'm kind of on board with that. I don't think that you should spread like political beliefs. Like, you shouldn't try to persuade people to be on your side through music. I feel like that should be done through conversation. But like messages about certain things like mental health and stuff like that, I feel like is music is a good way to spread that because a lot of people listen to music.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think, like you said, no politics or anything that's like really a topic that shouldn't be like that you probably wouldn't even bring up in a conversation. Things are like, kind of insensitive. Like we don't talk about insensitive stuff on here because honestly, first of all, we're trying to get sponsors, and secondly, we're not really like that. We don't want like
We don't
want all this. We don't want all the smoke.
And we don't want something we said to cause someone to like not watch our videos or give them a reason to hate us and stuff like that. We just try to keep it pretty,
Yeah,
pretty
and we
fun.
we don't want it to
Hopefully,
we don't want it to bite
we don't want
us
to.
in the rear along
Yeah,
in the
we
future.
don't want to
So
ruin the vibe. We
yeah,
don't want to ruin the vibe.
only good vibes here. Only good vibes.
Good
Accidentally vibe.
vibes.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. To just summarize, yeah, it really depends on what topic or yeah, what type of message you're trying to spread. And I mean, not gonna lie, I think it also. I was gonna say it also depends on like how popular this person is
I feel like you
because
should be able to spread your message regardless of
yeah,
how many followers you have.
that's what I was thinking. But then I was also like, maybe some people are like really small and like their message doesn't really get out. But then again, at least you're trying. So, and maybe someone will hear it.
It's not really like the popularity of the song that matters. What matters is that your message is out there and you get to reach people and maybe change someone's life.
Yeah, as long as you reach at least one person, I think it's worth it.
The same.
Also,
All right.
speaking of music, does listening to, you know, like their music, like people's music, does it change young people's opinions on things? And I personally think yes, it does. And I think this one's definitely on how popular this person is with the younger generation. And like, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely feel like depending on the person's following and how able they are to relate to the younger generation is really what's gonna like set off those changing of opinions and stuff like that, and whether or not people are really gonna support some ideas or not support others. And I feel like that's just a it largely depends on their following, and it can depend on like the kind of music that they put out. Like, some people don't like rap and some people don't like hip hop and some people don't like pop, but like other forms of music. But I feel like it all depends on your following and who you listen to.
Right. And also, I mean, it really depends on how young we're talking, because again, like our brains aren't fully developed yet, and like
Hmm.
these like opinion like what they're saying could easily change someone's mind since we're not like our brains just aren't, you know.
Yeah, we don't, and is for some of us who are younger and like can't vote and stuff yet, it helps us form those political opinions and stuff like that to, change the world.
Yeah. Um I guess speaking of that as well, speaking to changing people's opinions, does a specific spokesperson carry the same weight influencing others? Is there more or less these people can do?
I feel like I don't really listen to many, like, I guess, TED Talks or something like that. I don't really listen to speeches and stuff from many people, but I feel like sometimes spokespeople can have large effects on young people, especially like those of us who are teenagers and have an understanding of what's going on, but also have the ability to change our opinions on certain things because other people believe this and this is why they believe it and this is why we should believe it. And I don't and but I also feel like there there's not as much of a weight as there is for um artists, because with some artists you they're pressured to put out a certain kind of music and do certain things with their style and stuff like that, as to where a spokesperson, I mean, depending on the person, you might only ever hear them once in your life and then that's it. So it popularity is a big, I feel like, is a big factor into that, and it could it could change someone's opinion, but I don't think they carry the same weight.
I agree with
What do
you.
you think?
I definitely agree with you. Honestly, I'm not really so sure as to what this question is really asking because, well, I'm not that smart. But we won't get into that.
It's basically like, do they have the same responsibilities, and if not, like, what can they do to improve it, or like what they shouldn't do to improve that?
Honestly, I don't think um, spokespeople. That's probably the right term. I honestly don't think they have the. They don't.
Got to get that plurality right.
They don't get they don't get nearly as much responsibility. I think as singer songwriters as well because I don't know. I just feel like this day and age, you know, these artists they're more popular, they're more out there, and you don't really hear from like you said like you don't really watch many TED talks. Well, I don't really either because I'm sure there's a lot of people who haven't really heard of who haven't even heard of TED talks. I mean, I don't know, but like yeah, in terms of is there more or less these people can do? I think, in my honest opinion, I think there's more that they can do. I feel like um everybody has more that they can do, but that's just what I think. I mean, I don't know how they can do more, but I just know like they can.
I guess just trying to be more relevant, trying to be able to relate to the people and stuff like that, trying to actually influence them instead of just saying random things sometimes can really help form someone's opinion.
Yeah, and hopefully, no, never mind. I was gonna say hopefully we're you know changing your opinions, but then again, we're not really doing
I don't
that. We
know.
just,
We're not really trying to change anyone's
yeah,
opinion on
no,
anything
we're
right now,
just talking about.
other than the fact that the '80s had the best music.
Oh yeah, and the fact that
That's it.
we're the better vibe zone
Oh yeah, yeah.
by far.
We definitely are.
Oh yeah. We also had some random suggestions. One of them was included bringing on a guest. Unfortunately, we were supposed to have a guest this week, but there were some things that came up, and this guest could not come on the show. But next week, hopefully, we can get that same person that we were trying to get on this week to, possibly
Mm-hmm.
join the show and possibly have our other two co-hosts on because, well, we know
Yeah,
Julian.
hopefully.
Julian hasn't been here for now the past 2 weeks, and well, Chris, I guess he gets an excuse, because
Yeah, Chris had
Chris
some
actually he
things
had a
come up,
legitimate
and
excuse, yeah. So we won't get into that, but
freaking
we're telling you he had a legitimate excuse.
can't believe people in their grass.
Grass, and then lumber and
Grass.
dinner.
Lumber, dinner, grass,
Mm-mm.
family. None of those are more important than this podcast.
Well, I mean, family
This
kind of
takes
is.
top priority.
I'd probably say family first.
Yeah, no. Family first,
Definitely
definitely.
family first. Podcast is not priority number one, but it's up there. It's up there, top five.
It's pretty up there.
Top five.
So Juan, I have a question for you.
All right, what's your question?
So you said that family is pretty important. What do you think the most important thing to in the world is to you?
In the world?
Juan, it's your mom.
It's my
She
mom.
was peeking through the back door. She was peeking through the door.
Well, you guys saw my mom, so most important thing in the world.
Yeah,
Um,
like
Honestly, I feel like any type of relationship, it doesn't have to be like, uh, a lover or any kind, or like it can just be like friends, family, and all that. Because as long as you have them, I mean, I'm not gonna say money is the most important thing, though that is like
mhm.
something that you probably need to live, but
You probably need some money to live.
yeah, but I'd say
Just a suggestion.
any types of relationships, honestly, is number one priority for in the world for me. What do you think?
I, I think probably the same. Family is really, really important to me. Like, I grew up, my mom was single for most of the time that I grew up, so I had to learn that there's really no one else other than your family. Growing up, there's no one really there to support you, and in the end, we're all alone. I mean,
That's
whether you die first, whether you die young or die old,
hopefully we all die old.
hopefully we all die old.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I'm because if you die young, I mean,
I mean, if you die young, that's God saying it's your time to go home. So,
yeah. Well, unfortunately, it is time for me to eat. So I don't even
oh,
think we didn't. I don't think
come
we hit
on,
30
Juan.
minutes. I don't think we hit 30 minutes at
I
all.
don't even think we hit 20 minutes, bro.
I think we only hit about maybe 15 to 18 minutes, and that's kind of sad. But you know what? We have stuff to do.
We had a meaningful conversation.
We
That's what
did,
matters.
and we also
All
have
right.
like stuff to do. But
Yeah.
it's been fun. Hope I'm sorry episode 4 is this short, but next week episode 5. Well, actually, let's talk about scheduling first. I think we should move to Friday.
Friday nights, posting on
Yeah,
Friday nights. I'm cool with
yeah.
that.
So yeah, Vibers. Friday.
All right. Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, no
Not
longer
not
Wednesday.
this coming Friday,
Yeah,
but next Friday.
starting
That's when
next
you can look
Friday
out.
is gonna be our new post day. So
Yeah. So if you guys find yourself enjoying this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that happy stuff. Ring that notification bell. All
and
that happy
yeah,
jazz.
and as always, bro, just keep the good vibes going.